Welcome back to Football Fever, your number one destination for real, raw, and honest football talk from around the world. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that has left many fans puzzled, especially Barcelona supporters. Why is Barcelona not going to the FIFA Club World Cup? Now, the Club World Cup is getting bigger. FIFA has announced a revamped 32-team tournament format set to take place in 2025 in the United States. It's not the small 7-team event we've seen before. This is now a massive global event, similar in size and structure to the actual FIFA World Cup. It's meant to bring together the best club sides from every continent, based on their performances over a 4-year cycle. That means European teams who have done well in the UEFA Champions League from the 2021 to 2024 seasons will qualify. So you may be wondering, with Barcelona being one of the biggest football clubs in the world, one of the most historic institutions in the sport, how is it possible that they're not even part of this major competition? The answer lies in one key area: performance. Yes, Barcelona has struggled in the UEFA Champions League over the past few years. Their results simply haven't been good enough to secure one of the UEFA slots for the new Club World Cup. UEFA was given 12 slots for the tournament. Of those, 4 go to the Champions League winners between 2021 and 2024, that's Chelsea, Real Madrid, Manchester City, and whoever wins in 2024. The other 8 spots go to the clubs with the best overall performance in the Champions League during those 4 seasons. And this is where it hurts for Barcelona. Over this qualification period, their Champions League campaigns have been disappointing. Let's go season by season. In the 2021-22 season, Barcelona couldn't even make it out of the group stage. That was a shocking fall from grace for a team that used to dominate the tournament. They dropped into the Europa League, a second-tier competition for a club of their stature, and were eliminated early. That poor showing earned them very few ranking points in UEFA's coefficient system, which tracks performance across European competitions. In 2022-23, once again, the same story. Barcelona failed to progress past the group stage. Despite major signings like Robert Lewandowski and big expectations after their La Liga push, they stumbled again in Europe and were knocked out before the knockout rounds even began. More dropped points. More lost chances. By contrast, teams like Bayern Munich, PSG, Inter Milan, and even Benfica had more consistent performances in these years. And that's the thing, this isn't just about one bad season. The qualification system rewards consistency. And Barcelona, for all their domestic efforts, just haven't been consistent enough in Europe during this specific window. Now, fans might argue, but Barcelona are La Liga champions. True. Domestically, they managed to reclaim the league title. But unfortunately, FIFA's Club World Cup is built on continental achievements, not domestic ones. UEFA doesn't reward La Liga champions directly with a World Cup slot, it rewards performance in the Champions League. So winning La Liga alone doesn't get you in. Another question that comes up is whether there was still a backdoor for Barcelona to sneak into the tournament. Maybe through special invitations, or if other teams dropped out. But FIFA has been strict in this case. The qualification rules are clear and based on ranking coefficients and tournament results. They want the clubs that have earned their spot through merit, not reputation. It doesn't matter how many Ballon d'Ors your players have won, how many Instagram followers your club has, or how many legends have worn your shirt. In this competition, what matters is how you've performed on the pitch in the Champions League between 2021 and 2024. Let's not forget that Barcelona have been in the middle of a major transition. Since Lionel Messi left in 2021, the club has had to rebuild both financially and technically. The debt issues, salary cap struggles, and lack of European success have all piled up to affect the club's performance. Even with big-name signings, their squad has lacked the experience and depth to compete with the likes of Real Madrid or Manchester City at the very highest level. There's also the matter of the UEFA coefficient. This ranking system is a bit technical, but here's the gist: every win in Europe earns you points. Advancing further in the tournament gets you more points. And the higher your coefficient, the better your chance of qualifying. Clubs like Bayern, Chelsea, and Real Madrid have been collecting points consistently, while Barcelona has been dropping points at an alarming rate. That ultimately cost them a spot in the top 8 clubs selected by UEFA. Some fans have expressed frustration and disbelief. How can a tournament that claims to bring together the best clubs in the world not include Barcelona? But in truth, football is becoming more competitive than ever. No team is guaranteed anything anymore. The days of just relying on your name and past glories are over. You have to prove it on the pitch. Now, is there a chance that Barcelona could still make it? Mathematically, Unless the qualification structure is changed or teams drop out, it looks very unlikely. The final list of teams is almost complete, and Barcelona isn't on it. Some rumors suggested that clubs might be able to qualify through last-minute adjustments, but as things stand, Barcelona will be watching the Club World Cup from home. What this means for Barcelona going forward is a wake-up call. They are still one of the biggest clubs in the world in terms of history, fan base, and commercial power. But the on-field results have to match. If they want to play in future Club World Cups, yes, because FIFA plans to host it every 4 years like the National World Cup, Barcelona will need to improve their Champions League performance drastically. They can no longer afford early exits and humiliating group stage finishes. There's also the psychological aspect for the players and fans. Not being at the first expanded Club World Cup is a blow to the club's global reputation. Their rivals like Real Madrid and Manchester City will be there, showcasing their strength on a new global stage. Barcelona's absence will raise eyebrows and might even affect their ability to attract top players. Players want to compete on the biggest stages, and in 2025, the FIFA Club World Cup will be one of them. So, as it stands, the Camp Nou may be under renovation, but Barcelona's European ambitions also need rebuilding. They've got the talent, the youth, and a new generation rising. But now, more than ever, they need results. If they want to return to where they truly belong, fighting among the elite in every global competition, they must step up in Europe, and soon. That's all for today on Football Fever. If you're a Barca fan, this might be hard to swallow. But the beautiful thing about football is, there's always another season. What matters now is how Barcelona responds. Will they come back stronger? Or will they keep falling behind while others take the spotlight? Time will tell. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more real football talk. This is Football Fever, and we bring the heat every time.